What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Fletcher the Fisherman. Hopefully y'all are having a great day because I sure am. It is sunny and 75 down here in the South Carolina low country. Absolutely gorgeous, as y'all can see behind me. But today's game plan is just to do a little bit of pre-spawn bass fishing. I talked to the game manager out here, just conservationists, and they've been shocking some fish, and they've been pulling up 8s, 9s, 10 pounders like crazy all the way through this little river channel. So that is the game plan today, to go after some of those bigger spawning pre-spawn fish. We'll see if we can knock any out, but it should be a good day of fishing. I'm gonna start out fishing from the bank a little bit, then move on to the boat. Let's go get them. Spinnerbait's the move to get us started right here. I think this girl is gonna catch us some fish today. Nothing on the bridge. Let's send her down the bank. See what we got going on. I think these fish will probably be hanging like 5 to 10 feet off these banks, and then kind of where we got some flats working. I like this area. I can tell it's flatter for sure. Like going farther out, there could be some fish up on this flat. I'm gonna take a few casts a little bit farther off the bank. Yep, told you guys, right on this flat. My fish's senses were tingling, and it's a nice little chunk to start the day off. Come on in here, bud. Come on in here and get him on the bank. Oh yes, let's go. Woo! Not a bad start, but what did I tell y'all? I knew they'd be right there on that flat. We're gonna get right back out there. There's probably more where this guy came from. Took a few steps up the bank, get a little bit farther onto this little flat out here. Okay, that's enough playing around on the bank. Let's go get on the boat and really catch some fish now. Now that we're on the boat, let's let the games begin. Ooh, I know there's some juicy bass looking for a chomp. Yep. First, there we go. Second cast on the boat. Oh yeah, oh, get out of the bush, get out of the bush, get out of the bush, get out of the bush. Oh no, he got off. Dang. He got up on that tree and popped himself off. Dag nabbit. Fish are gonna come right out of this little grass mat right here. Calling it. Yep, called it. Called that. Woo! Oh goodness, that's too much fun. I knew he'd be hiding up under that thing. By no means is this little girl a giant, but you gotta love when fish are exactly where you're expecting them to be. You throw it right there, you flip it in, and right where that lure gets in the strike zone, a little sucker like this comes out and pops it. That's the best. Later, my dude. There's one. There's a fish right there. Come on in here, little bud. Oh, not that little. He's solid fish right here. Come on in here. Oh, making a run. Stay down. Give you a little bit of line so I can work with you. And, oh yeah, there we go. Number 4 on the day. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Good fish. I might retract my previous statement. This could be the third fish, third, fourth, something like that. I know I missed one. I might have been counting that in my head. Not really sure. Good looking fish though. Let's get her back in. Now you go get bigger now. You hear? Yep, there's one right out of the tree. Come on, bud. Stay up. Get out of the tree. Get out of the tree. Yes, sir. Oh, we got him. Didn't stand a chance. I'm gonna say that thing's gonna get off. Give him just a, no, you are not gonna jump on me. No, I don't think so. Oh, yes. Woo. Getting just a wee bit better. They've all been around 2 pounds. This one's definitely probably the best of the bunch so far. Like, I wouldn't say 3, but high 2s. Good looking fish, but we just want a little bit more meat on the bones. Get this girl back in. A little point right here. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, yep. I told you I liked it. There's a fish on it. Oh, yeah. Come on in here, buddy. Come on in here. Hopefully you didn't scare off anything bigger on this point because you were quite a ways out there. Almost hit instantly. Come on. You're just a little dude. I'd rather get something a little bit... Oh, God. Take a look at that. That fish snapped my spinnerbait somehow on the boat flip. Not really sure that fish was like 1.5 pounds. I haven't had a fish that small do that before. Bizarre, but that's my last bluegill spinnerbait, unfortunately, and they've been crushing it the last few days. So we're gonna have to find something else to use. Let's take a look in the box. What do y'all think about this? Big shad glide bait? I like it. Let's do it. Rigged and ready to go. Let's give this a shot. I have no clue how these fish are gonna react to this. They've been definitely on a bluegill bite, but you know what? This thing looked fun to throw. Figured I'd give it a shot. One thing's for certain, this will definitely trigger a bigger bite that I've been looking for. There we go, fish on the glide bait. It's a small one. The smallest fish all day comes on the glide bait. That is too funny. Come on in here, buddy. Well, ain't this classic? Bass never cease to amaze me what they try to eat. This bait is literally half the size or half the length of the bass itself. That's just ridiculous. All right, let's get it back in. Later. Wasn't feeling the glide bait, switching over to the KVD lipless crank. Sexy shad color. Wish I had a bluegill pattern, but this will have to do. There we go, fish on. Oh, it's just a little baby dinky. Just a dinkster. Come on in here. Just gonna horse this guy in here and into the boat. A dink a day keeps the fishless days away. That's all I have to say about him. Let's keep it moving. That little dink has inspired me to pull out the 7-inch bluebill swim bait and try to put something nice and meaty in the boat for y'all to see. Hopefully we can do it on this point out here. There's some really good cover, some big trees, stuff like that. That there might be just a giant laying up under, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. So we're gonna take a second and see what we can find. Oh, right here next to the boat. Let's go. Oh, not a giant, but a good sized fish. Definitely better than the dink. Come on in here, bud. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. By no means is this a giant, but definitely one of the better fish of today. And it's nice to see it come up and hit this big old swim bait. That gives me confidence throwing this thing, so hopefully there's some more a little bit better than this around the point. Let's get back to it. Get this fish back in before we come up on the next piece of structure. Well, the good thing, everything we've thrown today, these fish have... Yep, there we go, another fish on the swim bait. Another dink on it, though. Ah, that is so interesting. What is this fish trying to do? What do you think you can do with this bait? You really think you can eat that? What is going on? Oh, bye. Later, dude. What was that fish thinking messing around with this thing? He could even get a third of this in his mouth. Like, come on now. There we go, fish on. Fish on, there we go. Come on in here, little dude. Not a giant. God, these fish are wanting this big swim bait though. That is interesting. It's by far the most productive thing that I've used today. Maybe outside of that spinner bait. Fat little fish, it took me a while to get that hook off, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them back in. Whew, I'm surprised these smaller fish are chomping after that swim bait though. There we go, fish on. Oh, yes. There we go. Come on in here. Come on in here. Oh, that's not that big of a fish. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, that's the best one all day for sure. And the boat, there we go. Finally putting some size on the board. The best one all day. Ooh, probably close to 4, somewhere around there. Still looking for something bigger than this, but this girl came up and swamped this swim bait. That's what I like to see. Whew. Moving up, moving up. Let's get her back in. Oh, she's biting me. All right, later. And with that, fish, we're gonna wrap it up. We're running out of daylight out of here, but hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, drop a like and subscribe if you're not already. And as always, bassin' is passion. Peace out.